About to do it. We about to do it. Let me hear how you sound.
You know who ain't got no breakfast?
You didn't get breakfast?
No.
You gotta
order in, man.
you gotta do it. You gotta do it.
I'll make sure I get some breakfast.
Come on, we got to put an order in.
No, we finna go live.
Make sure those words in front of you too, just on that microphone, because it's a
Words are in front of you.
see that? No,
Yeah, words in front of
it's like this. Like this one right here. See that? Bim. And then there you go. Right there. Look.
You have a good day.
I turned it, he turned it back. I turned it the way it's supposed to go, he turned it back. Good. Welcome to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John. We live, y'all.
What meal it is?
We gonna start the show, y'all.
Sign up. Let them know y'all signed up, and you get a free $5 in.
We starting, Q?
No, we didn't. We have to keep a count. So you're letting us know how many people are going through. So we got a limit of how many people we can pay breakfast for.
What's good? What I'm signing up for? Good morning. Okay, so y'all want to start over?
Yes. Let's
Okay.
go.
Welcome to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
And this is Kiana. Don't you start. Put this down.
And I'm the one and only Mr. Edgar.
And we want to thank y'all for tuning in to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club on location. We live right here at McCall, so y'all come on through, man. We doing free breakfast this morning, so y'all pull up, come holler at us.
Yes, watch supplies last. They're going fast. These are some good breakfasts, y'all.
Yes, they are. Make sure we can. Yeah. So y'all come get it, man, because it's hot, it's ready, and they ready to serve. And yeah, man, it's
Where's McCall's at?
McCall's is 1828 49th Street South in the fabulous 49th Street Fusion 49th District.
Okay.
Yeah. In the Fusion.
Don't know.
Yeah, for the people who don't know, it's 1828 49th Street South. It's right here in the caption. So y'all make sure that y'all pull up, come holler at us, man. And we got it for you.
Yeah, you know what? Today is Friday. No, today Wednesday.
It feels like a Friday, though.
It does feel like a Friday. Today's Wednesday, though.
Yeah.
So it's hump. Oh,
yeah.
We're not even going to talk about that. We're not entertaining.
Oh, you losing your keys?
No.
Not lost.
No.
Yeah, you ain't lose your keys.
No, I will never lose.
Yeah, you didn't lose your keys. Yeah.
So I'm sending out a help call.
Okay.
To the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club listeners.
Okay.
When you see Mr. Edmonds, say, did you go purchase an extra key?
Yeah, let's find
Everybody just stay on his
accountability. There we go.
And we need him to go.
Okay.
Get a key. Get an extra key.
Yeah. Did you get your key?
Did you get your key?
Find out if you actually did that thing, man.
So yes.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it's right, man. We live right here again. We're doing free breakfast for the first 100 people. Now from now until it's gone. Again, 1828 49th Street and the Fusion 49th District. Shout out to Black Voters Matter, sponsored by Black Voters Matter, and see that.
Yeah.
So y'all, come on, man. Let us know. Put it in the chat where you are watching
Martin.
from. And Jerish Martin and yourbrotherjohn.com and
all that good.
Everybody, the whole thing. Thank you for coming. Thank y'all for being here. Yeah.
Well, we had big shouts out to all the community members coming through, getting breakfast, right? Because the Sons, we on 49th Street.
No, you right. My
John make my ears pop, but it's all right. We ain't gonna worry about it. I ain't got no headphones.
Yeah, we gonna do that.
We want me to have headphones every morning, but today. Nah, I don't need no headphones.
You really don't this morning.
No,
So let us know where you're watching from. If you're watching and if you're close, man, if you're within 5-10 minutes to hear the sound of our voice, man, y'all come on over. It's going to be an amazing opportunity for you to come fellowship, man. People lining up, and it just feels real good, man.
Get you a chip, a ticket.
Yeah.
And then you go in, get your breakfast. Easy peasy.
And they loading you up too. Look. I see Amiko, she got hers. She had some and then got some to take with you. Huh? You got something. Something you can take with you.
Okay.
And so y'all come on in. Make sure you sign in. Make sure you tap in, man, because we building community over here.
In the building,
making it do what it do. So
John,
yes, sir. Okay, thank you very much.
We all got our tickets.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
it. We all following the rules.
Yeah.
We following the rules around here.
So here's the breakfast debate: pancakes or waffles?
It all depends.
Belgian waffles.
It depends on It depends on how you feel.
Okay.
Right, because I'll do pancakes or waffles.
Okay. So would you rather?
But you can't do
pancakes or waffles.
I'm gonna do a Mr. Edmond. I'm doing a half a pancake and a half a waffle.
Half a waffle. Rob, what you got, man? No, pancakes or waffles?
I'm actually gonna. If I had to choose, I'm gonna go with
because
pancakes.
You taking pancakes? We doing an unofficial poll here: pancakes or waffles?
That's right.
Pancakes. Take the pancakes. Pancakes or waffles, bro? Pancakes or waffles? Where you at? What you got? No. Just if you had to choose between the two. He go with the waffles.
What you going? I'm gonna go with pancakes.
I think I'm on team pancakes too.
Have y'all ever had like
put it in the chat. Let us know what y'all doing.
Pancake?
No pumpkin. I think I did. Probably had Waffle House.
Or Kissing Cousins or like other places. I get some good.
I had pumpkin pancakes. Yeah.
Pumpkin pancakes.
Yeah, they heavier.
And it's nice, little sweet. It got like a cinnamon taste to it. I'm telling you,
it's a little heavy.
That's my reaction to pumpkin pancakes.
You gotta try it. Or sweet potato pancakes.
Oh, I love sweet potatoes. No. Everything.
I just like the regular.
But I thought I did too until Until you tried it. Yes.
It's like black.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yes. Once you try it,
you never go back.
You never go back.
You never go back.
You want to sign in to fill my?
Can you not do this on that? I am.
I'm trying to go by the rules.
Look, he's doing double duty. So Mr. Edmond on double duty. He's doing sign in and
Mr. Edmond don't like to stay focused.
Okay. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
So let them know.
Yeah, tag your friends.
What you want me to post?
Yes, please. And tag the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. Go Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I absolutely will. You go on there now. We live. We right now, and we'll shout you out as soon as you put it in the comments. That's what's up. Councilmember Gabbett's on. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. I am grateful for all of you. Thank you. Have a blessed holiday. I probably should have had it where I could have read. There we go. Make it easy.
Not brain signals for somebody to send us some coffee.
Coffee inside.
I was gonna say they got coffee inside.
You got coffee on the inside.
We got coffee on the inside.
And then Ty said Grady McCall has the best pancakes, always good and fresh. Right here. Right here. Right here. You heard it here first, folks. McCall, that's the debate. So put it in the chat. Let us know. Pancakes or waffles. What's your preference?
I don't need a lot of caffeine because I'm already loading up.
He said he put out the bat signal to bring us some coffee, and then he said he don't need coffee.
No, I need a little bit. I only need a little bit. I don't need a lot of coffee.
You tough, man. You tough.
I promise y'all, and I say this all the time, we cannot make this up.
Absolutely cannot.
Like we really
we need somebody to bring me some coffee because I don't need no coffee.
I don't need a lot of coffee.
Okay, you need a little bit, just a little sip, just a little sip to get everything moving.
Like, have you ever had like the Cuban coffee and you just take the shot of it?
I love that, yeah.
And because it's already naturally sweet, it don't need that. You take it,
but then you need some more.
Nah, you can only do a shot of that.
I need a 16-ounce latte of that, please.
But you mix it with the stuff though. How
I need a 16-ounce latte, please.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
No, I don't know. I need
Mr. Edmond is a true Gemini, y'all.
Yeah, for real.
A really true. So it's Wednesday.
Yes. What's on your mind Wednesday? So what's on your mind, Q?
That sounds like
you cooking?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
We're doing
you cook the whole thing, or you just cook like
you done cooked already?
We started like preparing.
Come on, we black folks. You start cooking.
I need a side tray.
No. So
I
already told you what we're doing for Thanksgiving.
I need a side tray full of beans, greens, hams, and tomatoes, and haters.
That's everything. That ain't no side plate.
I'm just taking the song. Look, Brother John is doing this on air, y'all. Don't worry, because when I do this on air,
these logistics. That's all.
When I do on air logistics, it's always something to be said.
On air logistics, so that way we have that. Y'all keep going. Y'all
yeah. So no. So actually, what I'm thinking.
I was here at 6:45. That's all. That's not.
Look.
That was Shay.
Because I got here at 7:20 and then had to go back home.
And he wasn't here at 6:45.
At 7:45, we were just getting started. So you've been here an hour.
That really was, because I'm in the group chat.
That's Mr. Edmond time.
He did one of your things.
That was Edmondism. That was an Edmondism.
All right, let's get back focused, fellas.
Okay, so
Hey, what's on your mind?
No, so we're talking about Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
So what we're doing for Thanksgiving this year, we're doing Thanksgiving around the world, like passport to Thanksgiving. So what we ordered passports, because y'all know we're extra in my family. And so we got stamps and we got stickers. So as you go through the tables and taste your food, you get a stamp from the table.
I got my passport.
My table is New Orleans. So we're doing a big pot of gumbo. And we got some shrimp. We're gonna do some po' boys. So all New Orleans food. Then we got Mexican, and then we have traditional. We got Chinese. So
what Mexicans eat on Thanksgiving?
You just bring a Mexican dish.
She said tacos.
Yes, all of that. So Mexican that's what we're doing. But no, it's everybody pick somewhere, and then we're doing traditional dishes from that country or place.
So not turkey and
so
dressing.
We do have turkey and dressing.
So that's the American. So whoever got the American
whoever
table.
got traditional.
Okay.
At Thanksgiving table will do all of that.
Ham, potatoes, green beans.
That's the traditional table. And then like macaroni and cheese is at the traditional table. And so you got New Orleans. What's on that table? What's on what?
We're doing a big pot of gumbo. We got beignets. I think I'm saying that right. We got some po' boys.
I don't know how to say it either.
Which we're gonna do fried shrimp.
Okay.
And put the sauce and stuff on it and call it. That's our table.
Okay, nice.
And then we got Wingstop, which is a whole bunch of different wings.
Man, y'all gonna be snoozing.
I mean, it's all about the fun, and then so we're dressing up.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
But when you're changing what it looks like, right?
Yeah.
What we're celebrating.
Okay, I hear that.
So what we're doing is we're bringing the fun back, and like as far as.
Okay, now I see what you're doing. Like using the day to not do what you usually do on this day.
Right.
This ain't for the turkeys.
Yeah, this ain't for the turkeys. This ain't for the ain't for the what was that? The doggone pilgrims and
it's all about the fellowship and fun.
That's right.
Because we're real competitive. Like we done picked the song, so when we walk in, it's gonna sound like New Orleans.
Okay.
And everything. We got some clothes.
Wow. Yeah, y'all really doing a whole lot. I feel like I'm cheating myself and my family.
She said extra.
Extra. Yeah. Mr. Edmond, what's your flavor for the holiday?
I'm going around picking up sides. I need some ham, jams, tomatoes.
So you doing the rounds? You making trips.
So are you cooking anything?
Oh no.
You cooking anything?
I don't cook.
I'm picking up.
I'm eating everything though.
I'm picking up.
Yeah.
I'm picking up and dropping off.
Yeah, I'm not. And then everybody's starting to do their own tradition. So grown kids, married. With children,
so they got their own Thanksgiving day.
So they got their own Thanksgiving thing, and then they still pull up, grab a plate, and go. But as far as everybody coming and doing it all together.
So do you think? Can I ask you? So like how like everybody started their own tradition. Do you think like family time is important? Like trying to keep those kind of traditions together, so you have the fellowship with the families, or like then.
Yeah, no, we do it just on different days.
Okay.
And so. Like we have, we was doing this thing. It was like a Friday night done right. We did it for like every other Friday. So family would come together like every other Friday, and then we would just get together. It wasn't like the extended family, but like my immediate family. They would all just come over on Fridays, and it was every other Friday because my wife was working every other weekend.
Okay.
And so we would just hang out, on Fridays on the porch or either in the living room. We just all get together,
man.
And, you know what I mean? So it's. Like you said, creating new traditions and new experiences so that you don't have to wait for a holiday. You know what I'm saying?
So we ain't waiting on holidays to celebrate with the family?
You ain't got to wait on a holiday.
No, you don't. If you know us, it's
them colonial rules.
No, you don't.
I mean, it's good when you get a day off to do it, but if not, you off on the weekend, pull up, man.
You know what our rule is? The sun is out. Let's get together.
Yeah, y'all family different. Y'all got a whole different kind of.
like the sun that came out today, y'all. Come on,
y'all come on over. We doing something today.
What we doing? I don't know. Come on.
But you know what? You remember we was doing the luau's, right? So we did.
I remember the luau. I came to the luau. I did a DJ. That was my first DJ.
Oh my God, yeah.
I DJ. My first DJ gig was at the luau. I had that thing.
First and last.
They was like, woo, yeah.
It kind of was. But
then my first and last, grand opening, grand closing.
I came, I saw, I conquered.
And got the hell on, right? And everybody was like, fire the DJ. Y'all tripping. What y'all doing?
Who is that? Who over there messing with your stuff?
Y'all tripping.
Y'all don't got no playlist.
We kind of do. No, Reno was doing the playlist. So Reno was like, he was like, play this. Play this next. Play this next.
Watch out, I'm just getting ready.
Yeah. We warming them up with this. Oh boy, we finna hurt them with this one. And so yeah.
Killing them.
Yeah. But I was saying that because when we did the luau, so with the first one, you know, it was amazing. Mm-hmm. Then we did like another one, and it wasn't as amazing, but we spent more money.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Because we started overthinking it.
Oh, I was gonna say,
you know what I mean?
Did inflation catch it?
No, we just started overthinking it. Like the first time, it was like, okay, just do this, do that.
Now we need a pool,
and then now
we need a jump house.
Oh yeah. I mean, we had all of that, but then it was just like we had way more food, way more stuff.
Oh, I think that was when I came.
Yeah. More people
yeah.
come and all of that.
And then we just kind of overthought it, and then we got reminded in that moment, like that's not how we do it. Like in our culture, we just make a phone call, like what you were saying. The sun is out, you know what I mean? So you don't have to do all of that extra planning. You just make a phone call. Hey, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? What y'all finna do?
No, it usually kind of happen like that. We'll wake up in the morning and be like, somebody want to do something? Let's make it a beach day. Yeah. All right, everybody pack up. On special occasions, we'll plan it all out.
Right.
But usually it's like, hey, we're going to be in the yard. Meet us at 4:00.
Yeah.
Bring your size or don't bring nothing. We got it all.
Yeah.
You know how
to get the instructions.
Yeah. Y'all roll deep too.
That's how my mama used to do. I remember my mama would call me and she was like, what y'all doing? We was like, we ain't doing nothing. She said, I want to play some cards. And we come down, we play cards. Then she'll call another one of my cousins and say, hey, we over here playing cards. What y'all do? And then people just start pulling up. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then when you get there, you see what's there. And it's like, okay, well, I'll go make a run and I'm finna go get the da-da-da. Right. And before you know it, man, we having what they call a wang dang doula.
Well, you know
wang dang doula.
But you know why I think this is so important, because usually when the matriarch and the patriarch passed away, then the family start to divide.
That's true.
So, but if you enrich the younger generation with this before then you don't have to worry about your legacy fading away. Because they already know. And that was like when my grandmother and my grandfather passed away, because we always did it, it was easy for their children to continue. Mm-hmm. And then when they, when it goes on,
I'm laughing because Emil in here, he said, what's up, sis? Grab me a plate. But then he said, please don't tell these people what we doing for Thanksgiving, because not all of us asked for this.
So Emil, let me tell you,
what's that story about?
Because Emil, I just want traditional. Right.
Okay.
That's right. I like that.
I'm with Emil.
Let me tell you.
Because I was trying to figure out what if
I gotta pick a side, I'm picking the traditional
side. But you were gonna
get
traditional. First of all, ask E what he cooking.
Okay, E, what you cooking?
Nothing. So, and ask him what he eating. Everything.
Well, I mean,
so there you go.
Kiwi, good morning. I see you. I appreciate you. Mama Blue, good morning. Thank you.
And
Mama
Emil is on vacation,
hey,
so come on and drive on over here.
Yeah, we on 49th Street, man. Right next to 18th Avenue South. Mm-hmm. Bust the right hand, turn left hand.
My wife said, Q, next time y'all have something, and she coming and she gonna bring the hot sauce.
Oh, okay, come on. You know my twin flame is always welcome. You don't even need an invitation.
Appreciate the stars, Carrie. Thank you for the support.
Yes, thank you.
So if y'all don't know, we over here at McCall's, man. We doing free breakfast. It's happening right now for the first 100 people. Y'all come through McCall's and Sons, 1828 49th Street. Children and families welcome. So y'all come on, man. We got it and get it. It's hot.
Bring them kids.
They ready for you too.
They hungry. Them cornflakes soggy. Come on, bring them kids.
If you don't want to cook this morning,
bring them kids.
Because we start cooking. So when you put the turkey on? Today. Debbie say she put it on the night.
No, because depending on the turkey, right? because you gotta do.
That's a break from the tradition.
Yeah, because Monday.
I do not.
Monday you will pull the turkey out.
Okay.
Because if it's frozen, you gotta let it defrost, and it takes a couple of days for it to defrost. Yeah, but
you ain't know that?
He don't cook.
Yeah. I don't cook either, but I be paying attention.
But we buy the turkey already de-thawed.
Okay. No, they thaw them out.
No.
They so you got to thaw the turkey out.
Yeah,
and after you thaw it out,
gotta marinate.
You got to do all the But they start early. They start early. My wife be up overnight. 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. We got Miss Maria Scruggs in the building, y'all.
Hey,
thank you for coming out.
Thank you for coming. That means I gotta get up.
I don't know. It's totally up to you.
Make sense.
You pulling up, man, coming to get this free breakfast, hanging out over here at McCall. Yeah.
Before I get on the road, this is an awesome thing.
Thank you so much. We here to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Come on through. And it's mutually beneficial. So we want to feed the community and also support local businesses, man.
Yes.
And we're making each other rich on purpose.
Yeah,
right?
For real. Black Money
King
Movement.
Reno and Peanut Voice.
Yeah,
right.
Peanut, yeah.
And if you saw our live on Monday evening.
Monday night.
Monday night.
So what
we
happened
saw
on Monday
it.
night?
We went out there for the protest. We went out there as snacks.
Yes. On 18th and MLK.
Right. And we went out there and showed like how it's important that we're gonna make these businesses respect our community. And if you don't respect our community, then you need to get out of it.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day,
we're not gonna keep paying your rent and you're not respecting our community.
Yes, we're talking about we're not buying it. Because that's And I want to definitely big shots out to Q. Came out, she hold it down with the interviews, asking people, why y'all out here? Why it's important for you to be out here? Mm-hmm. And some of the people main thing was, hey man, we need to be respected in our community.
And a lot, you know what?
We don't need to be price gouge. We don't need to be paying $9 for a loaf of bread. That's $2 at the dollar store.
Right.
Yes, I heard them. I was hearing that.
$9 for the syrup.
Yeah.
And if you listen
like these overcharges, these convenience store prices, man.
And so, like, if the government gonna come and audit city of St. Pete, they need to audit these corner stores too. When you sitting up and think about it, because this honestly is
see, and listen,
that's all right.
This is our people, right? Because there's nothing like us.
Yeah,
you know what it is.
Because if you give it to me free, I ain't gonna get what I want, and I need to just go get what I need.
But that's fine
and you still can do that. That's still a strong ability of yours to still come in and purchase, right? We did buy some meals for families, kids, and citizens.
Mm-hmm.
So we ain't got no. You got to do this. You got to be that. Sign a sign-in sheet. Get a little red ticket and get you a $5 holler. Get the kids a $2 holler.
Right, because we do have $2 tickets and we got $5 tickets.
And we making our community rich on purpose. We dealing with businesses within our. Mr. Bruce, what's up, man? Y'all get your photography done by Mr. Bruce.
No, but that's right though, because you're right. And I get that them free, things they had, them stipulations and the rules and the regulations.
Listen, we just need you to sign in and get a ticket for accounting purposes.
That's it. That's it.
And I mean, honestly, if you want something, we're not forcing nobody to get the free breakfast, right? And if you come up here, you go shop. Like we're doing this for the people who want to do it. And if you want, because if you want a pork chop meal and it costs $10, come on over there and do that.
Get the pork chop meal, get your smothered on.
Yeah, don't stop on our account.
We ain't buying the smothered pork chop.
We not.
You're gonna have to make your own smothered pork chop.
Oh, she say, "Ooh, look at that line." Oh, because I showed them
Don't worry, the line is moving fast.
Yeah,
it is.
Y'all, we gonna deal with sometimes inconvenience. Right? Because all too often we'll go to Walmart.
No, I wasn't who looked at the line as a bad thing. It was like that's good. Like people coming and they support. It was one of them. Woo! Look at that line.
Yeah.
Like with a nod saying, "Yeah, we appreciate y'all."
Oh man.
What's your issue?
What's going on? Okay, come on in. Okay. Talk that talk now. Talk that talk now. Talk that talk. I'm glad I left. It ain't me. I ain't getting no smoke. Kevin, I don't want no smoke, man.
Go ahead. What's wrong?
That's right. That's right.
The other thing that we got dirty, the neighborhood just looks dirty.
Okay.
I mean, why can't they come and clean up our neighborhood? We got homeless people living in our part that the kids can't go and play in. And then the city, I work for the county, the city don't come and clean up our neighborhood. I mean, trash all over. You got people got 4 or 5 cars sitting
in the yard. So y'all got a neighborhood association? So that's the first thing that I would suggest.
So they have a neighborhood association, but you can't have a neighborhood association. You go to Dwight Jones at 11 o'clock in the day.
That's right. You can't go to the work.
They got one of them kind
the
of
neighborhood got to be for the neighborhood, the working class people. And do it on play lot. Add play lot.
Association in the evening time when everybody off work.
And I thank you for that, because one of the things that when I first got involved, it was always daytime meetings, because honestly, people doing it while they work or on their leisure time. And a lot of times they didn't think about the people who get off work at 6 o'clock, 5:30. You think it was common sense, but we had to bring that up time and time again. Hey, we ain't finna have this meeting at 11 o'clock. We got to have it at 6 so people who getting off work can be there.
Right.
And you got to be intentional about that. Or do it on a Saturday. That's right. And you got to be intentional about that, because people don't think about that when they setting up these meetings. They setting up around the time they work and the time when they can do it. They're not thinking about the time of everybody else.
Everybody knows each other dope in the neighborhood. So you know where everybody. You go to the north side, if somebody set a dope in the house, they gonna be out there hanging out in front of the house. But on the south side, you sell dope in the house and everybody hanging out in the house. The police ride up and down the main street. I work, like I said, I work for the county. The county up there, Bel Air, those sheriffs ride up and down the side street.
Wow.
Our police don't ride down the side street. You ride down 18, 15, or 2nd Avenue. They don't go down the side road and check and see why all these guys sit out here in the yard. What is code enforcement at?
You touching on some real issues, man. We out here, we talking about real issues community got, right? And sometimes we got to do the work.
We do. And so we're listening to this citizen, and 33712 he said, right?
01.
01 he said? No, he was by play lot, right? So what you're looking at, so here you go. First, find out your neighborhood association. If you don't have a neighborhood association, start one. It's okay for you to start one.
And we were talking about that, right? The need to have more neighborhood associations, because a lot of the Southside neighborhood associations are dormant, right? And what that means is that there is an association, but there's no president, no vice president. There's nobody taking control of the neighborhood. I want to give a big shout out to Antonio Brown, 13th Street Heights, right? It wasn't no 13th Street Heights. It was dormant. The elderly ladies was moving on with what they was doing in life, right? He stepped up and revitalized 13th Street Heights. Right now, it's being done by another operation, another organization. That's another conversation, right? That's another conversation. But I'm talking about what spurred the kickoff. Right? It was a neighborhood person who lived in the neighborhood who went and started his neighborhood association. He got a vice president, he got a secretary, and then they went down to the city and said, we having meetings at Enoch. Right? And then it was up from there. And we got to do that more often. We got to do it for the community.
Right, we do.
What's up?
What's up, my brother?
Oh man, nothing but love, work up, man.
Joe, what's good, man?
What's up, Joe?
That's it with you, brother.
You know, I keep y'all on it, boy.
I appreciate you, man.
Man, thank you.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. It's love, man. It's real love out here, y'all. So y'all come over. I mean, you see what's happening. We're doing free breakfast right now at McCall's. First 100 people to come. You're a little shorter. We less than 100, so y'all keep coming.
I'm gonna go take a break and go get me one.
You're not taking
I ain't gonna be feeding everybody. I'm hungry.
49th Street.
Cognizant of life. Self-preservation. I'm hungry.
Yeah, self-preservation is the first law of nature.
And self-determination. Big shots out to One Community Grocery Co-op. I'm looking at a sign right
here. Oh
here.
yeah, absolutely.
Self-determination. That's
own it.
what's needed in our community. We're gonna have to do for ourselves, and we're gonna be the ones that have to pay for some meals for people.
All right. So let's do this. Let's do the grits debate.
Okay.
Sugar or salt?
Salt. If you put sugar in your grits, I am worried about you.
Man, don't put none of that in my grits.
Gabby, what you doing?
Salt.
Salt. No sugar.
Sugar is cream of wheat.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Everybody I talk to is salt. Like, so I think I know one person. No, I'm not come on, man.
Sugar
I'm
is
offended.
more like that's
I'm
more
offended.
up north because they don't really.
That ain't a South thing.
So
but when my mom was from Philly, my dad.
Turn that around, Mr. Edmond.
So
keep going.
Up there, we had cream of wheat. When we came every summer, we had grits with salt.
Yes. And what even make that a debate? Like who even?
Because some people put
salt and pepper. That's real.
With butter.
Listen,
with butter.
I'm gonna tell y'all
pepper butter with the eggs and cheese. You do cheese on your grits? Come on,
I
man.
do cheese. I'm gonna tell you the secret recipe. No milk.
Milk?
You can do milk.
Milk and grits?
I'm staying away from
when
milk.
You make them, no. A lot of people make them.
Make them. Okay, they make them.
Yes, that's what makes it creamy. You
yeah.
right.
Okay.
I like a little milk in mine.
Okay.
And it gives it that nice, smooth, thick look that you're looking
hold
for.
it together.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so that's new on me. I missed that
And
part.
I'm gonna say you gotta add some jelly.
Okay,
you know when you had a jelly, add a little jelly to the grits.
So he's a sugar person.
No
if
sugar.
You
add jelly.
Jelly and grits.
Add your jelly. Like when you have a
biscuit. I ain't never ever
put half the jelly on your biscuit and put the other half in the grit.
Okay, I got the jelly on the biscuit. I ain't never mix it with the grits.
Put the other half in the grit.
But we definitely not doing sugar on grits.
No
around
sugar.
here. We don't do that around here.
No.
Put it in the chat. Let us know where y'all
have
at.
medical concerns after eat that too.
Grits is not cream of wheat.
You gonna have all the sugar you need.
Mika says salt. And she was here. She said that breakfast was good.
That's real. Miko, thank you for pulling up.
She was here early too. I won't say early. She was here on time.
On time.
Right on time. Drees, I see you, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Y'all make sure y'all tune in Monday. We're gonna have a special conversation about nursing.
We're not doing that on Monday. We're doing it on Wednesday.
Yeah. But tune in on
Just
Monday.
Anyway. Y'all tune in on Monday. And I'm gonna tell you
but that ain't what we're gonna be talking about when we get there on Monday. And they got a good line going too, man. we gonna give you a trailer load. But we need y'all to engage, man. Put it in the chat. Let us know what you doing.
That's right. We got 34 meals out the door, man. We got how many more to go?
Yeah, there we go. Okay, thank you for that.
67.
Salt. Chandra, what's good? Shout out to Urban Drinkery.
Yes, man.
Good morning, my people. Love McCall. Right? I don't know. Look.
Yeah, we are. We actually.
We scheduled. I ain't know that.
Yeah. See,
I ain't know.
I like how you get your updates.
I get my updates live right here on the air. That's how we do it.
It would have been a conversation, but
stay ready. And then you don't gotta get ready when you stay ready. And look, we got the president of the Wildwood Heights Neighborhood Association and family pulling up. Thank you so much for pulling up on us, coming to get this free breakfast.
That's right.
Cat say salt, butter, and lots of black pepper.
Hey man, big shouts out to Super Cat, man.
Yeah, I'm with that too.
We heart the 90s, man. We finna turn up. I got my cane go ready. I got my big gazelle glasses. I'm gonna be in full mode.
For the I Heart the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Saturday.
Saturday.
God,
so it's gonna be it's a week, man.
I want to talk about how fast this year went by.
Okay.
Did this year go by fast to you, or is it just me? We're looking at the end of the year. We had the last month of the year. Did you get your resolution done? Or are you resetting your resolution from last year for this year?
I'm still working to watch them. Yeah, I'm still working on it. I'm still I'm doing good. I'm tracking pretty decent on mine. I'm tracking pretty decent on mine.
I'm gonna tell you, this year has been I'm not mad at this year. Let me say that.
Yeah.
There's some years that I done been mad.
You be ready for it to go?
2024.
Yeah, you was ready for it to leave, right?
2024, I think we had the broom like the Sandman.
No. That was no. It was 2023.
23 was a tough one.
23 was real bad because we were afraid to step into 2024.
I remember 24.
I was scared.
I remember it was like some boy. If this what you got. But you know what though, for me, for me, New Year's is always exciting. I like this time of year. I like the New Year because of like all of the like stuff like this. You know what I mean? Like how we out here, giving away the meals. This past weekend they was giving away turkeys, like the charity, that spirit, that energy of like just love, support, helping people. Like that's the
you like the New Year.
I like the holiday spirit. Yeah, the holiday spirit. Now when you talk about the holiday meanings and the you know, the paganism, like all of the. I mean, we know the history, the colonial stuff, but
I'm all right with a little pagan.
But the spirit of it is what it is. Appreciate you, man. Thank y'all so much.
A little pagan here, a little pagan there.
You know, a little pagan. You don't mind a little paganism?
I can double done.
This boy is crazy.
Double done.
You don't mind a little paganism, huh? I take a little paganism on the side.
Yeah, a little bit here, a little bit there. It ain't gonna kill nobody.
This man is crazy for real. Like I'm thinking we might need to have you talk to somebody.
No,
I've been talking to somebody.
No. I think you might be talking to the wrong person.
Yeah, that's right. Talk to somebody else.
Hey, listen, November is Mental Health Month.
I want you to try something for me. Turn that sideways. Just turn it sideways. Just try that.
See, I ain't gonna worry about it.
See how that sound now?
Because we programming on the air. We do this all the time.
You see how that goes?
No,
actually, I do.
Yeah, thank you. I kind of got an idea how it works.
No, this is not the mic to give to me. You should have known. You should have. I thought this problem.
I hear you. I'm
gonna tell you.
My God.
You know, every obstacle is another hurdle that I gotta jump.
Yes. No, and just compliance ain't your thing.
It really not, because before we even went on air, he did just like this.
I turned it. I turned it, and he turned it right back.
And now, and see, this is why you can't. He don't follow because he doesn't. He get distracted so quick.
Yeah, look.
Like, cause I'm talking to you and you have a whole nother conversation.
I'm sorry.
No, we in the field.
That's
how I go down.
Well, I'm telling you, I get up and walk off.
That's how
and y'all be like, "What are you doing?" Just chill. I'm doing me.
No, but
that's how I
before
go
we
down
even started, he changed it and said, "Jamal, it need to be
clear
sideways."
instructions.
As soon as he did it, he turned it. As soon
turned
as he
it
took
right
his
back.
hand away,
He turned it right back. Yeah, but that's all right though.
Charge
Thank
to my
y'all.
head,
Thank y'all for
not
pulling up
my
on
heart.
us. This is the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
Yeah,
We're doing free meals for the first 100 people. So
Listen.
y'all go ahead and sign in. Once you sign in,
This is
go and let them know.
This is amazing. I want to say big shouts out to Black Voters Matter.
Thank you
for coming through for the community.
Yes.
Right. Big shouts out to see that the Community Development and Training Center.
See that
for being in place and on time.
That's right.
Because I don't know what I'd do without them people.
Appreciate you, James. James Swain came through, man.
Yes, man. Big shouts out to James, man. The whole
always supporting.
Silver Lake Boys Association, man. Y'all definitely was an inspiration for me.
Yes.
In this community work. I was watching from afar, right? But I was definitely like, hey, man, them brothers doing something.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was a little spark. We was over here doing something. I ain't saying it was either or,
yeah.
but it was watching them, the Silver Lake boys, do their thing the way they did it, gave me a little spark in my back. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? We ain't out here by ourselves.
Yeah, because they was doing like Stop the Violence thing. They had like Halloween for
and
the
they
children.
were doing it unconventionally.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So that was an option that they took to not go under the umbrella
of the city's structure. Yeah.
It was a lot of BS.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
People didn't want to deal with the BS. It could be more neighborhoods up right now if the BS wasn't in place.
Right.
But that's another conversation because we got to deal with the BS, y'all. We can't run from it because that's what they're going to do. They're going to try to BS you to get you to leave the building.
Right.
They want you to self-select. They're going to say, I ain't telling him to leave. I just told him the rules.
Oh, I ain't tell you to leave. I just told you the rules. And in the fine print, it say, we don't want you here. You're not welcome here.
In the fine print.
In the fine print. But that's what Amber was saying about that community meeting that she went to.
But not. Oh, I'm glad you talked about that.
Yeah.
So I went to the meeting because of Amber.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Wildwood Neighborhood Association president. Made me feel like I may have needed to go there. Right? I was on my not go to meeting thing.
Okay.
I was on my little thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And so what we did was I went in there and told them the issues that I had.
Okay.
Right? Because at first, it's consultants there. Well, I'm like, hey, man.
Good morning.
Hey.
We just been graced by president of Fusion 49, the one and only Fancy Nancy.
We don't know this. We ain't
coming out to support the district as always.
We in your
we in the Fusion 49th district representing. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
But you talking about the
meeting for the 30 acres that could potentially be built.
Okay.
And my first question was like, who running it?
Yeah.
Like
who's in charge?
We talking who is your boss? I'm talking to the no, who got you here?
Right.
Oh, the guy right there. Come on, bring him over. And we sat and had a little conversation, and I invited him to the Charles Park Neighborhood Association because I explained to him how important it was to come get involved and come talk to us.
Right.
Not just invite. And they did it for like a week.
Yeah, they did but they called it a charrette. That was the thing too.
The naming was crazy.
Yeah, it wasn't a community meeting.
It wasn't.
Yeah, it was a charrette.
But you know what you look at is the disconnect from like the community, because somebody thought that was a good name.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, this was you know how like you come up with something, you be like, oh, we're gonna kill them with that.
Yeah, that's right.
So somebody
doing a meeting, let's do a charrette.
Yeah, and they was like, yeah,
that's a great idea.
That's a great idea. And you'll see the disconnect because we might have would have said it's a party. You know what I mean? And just knowing like whatever lingo or however we would have spent it.
Right.
And then somebody else on the other side would have been like, what are they talking about?
Yeah.
You know, so we definitely have to find a middle ground when you're looking at this, because our neighborhoods are being integrated.
Oh,
right?
Listen.
Right in front of our
They
face.
are here. They own the property like Brother Man was just talking about.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's easier for them to get these properties. Right.
Yeah.
The way systematic racism is set up, a lot of times, you know, white people have a more of an opportunity, right? And that's why they come to these black neighborhoods, because the property is a bigger opportunity for them.
Right.
Right. That's why
they even call them opportunity zones.
Listen, I'm just saying how the ball bounce.
Yeah, you're right, bro. We couldn't have handled that one. I see you. I see what you're walking out
yes,
of
there
with.
Yes, sir. Respect.
he got two hands full.
Now he's a barbecue man too. He's right across the street from 18th.
Okay.
Across from
Oh,
Snacks.
yeah,
they set up
yes, sir.
over there. So go ahead.
Sir.
We making each other rich on purpose, man. We got to shout you out, brother.
Yes, 18th, man. Y'all know right there on MLK.
Yeah.
Y'all be seeing it smoking.
Yeah, him and Will. They do their thing.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
That's
So
I know he looked for me. I just couldn't put my finger on it. I thought it was from the neighborhood or something.
Yeah,
okay.
No.
Okay.
But you know that pork, boy. I used to eat Willie. I used to eat that pork, boy. When I tell you, boy, I used to eat me some ribs, some baked beans with bacon bits in it. Oh man! Don't even start me.
Yeah, I'm getting a headache just thinking about that.
Who got the baked beans with bacon bits in it?
Saying that making my head.
Call me.
No, but you know what? So back to like buying up the opportunity.
Yeah.
Another thing is that we have a mistrust for each other, right? In our community that we have to address as well, because if I came to your door and knock and say, let me help you, I want to buy this, you will be like, oh, what you want?
Yeah, what's your angle?
Right.
Yeah.
And then a white person will come in and offer you less than what I offer you, and you go for it.
So
right. So we really need to realize that we're here for each other.
That's right.
So
right, because I'm gonna a lot of times, and not all, because you know we don't subscribe to all, I'm gonna give you more compassion and grace than anybody else. One, because you look like me.
Yeah.
And I care about you.
I'm with Mama Blue. She said, well, they were going to have to pull me out of mine by my feet to get my property. I know that's right.
Yeah. I get text messages, calls all the time.
So here's a perspective, right? Yeah, we're making it happen.
Yeah.
And so here's a perspective. I saw this thing where they actually had a it was like I was actually in a meeting and they was talking about the crab in the barrel mentality, right?
Crabs don't belong in barrels.
That's what I said. If crabs don't belong in the barrel,
pretty fast.
Oh, it's moving. Yeah, it's moving.
Yeah, it's moving. It looks like it, but they're
moving. They're getting them in and out.
And listen, the crab in the barrel.
Yeah.
Right. First, the crab never belonged in the barrel, and then to study the crab in the barrel and try to put it to a person, is a problem I got.
Well, yeah, because it's speaking to conditions.
Yes, and it's an artificial condition.
Yeah.
And it might be kind of close to the artificial conditions we living in. So
that's what I mean. No, I'm with you. Let's go. Let's build it. We building, my brother.
And so, because I told somebody this last night, there was a lot of money invested in our dysfunctional community.
Yeah.
Right. We didn't just wake up in the morning in this condition.
Right.
There was an investor who said, hey, let's go out, destroy and disrupt their community. It was called COINTELPRO.
Yeah.
Right.
That was one part of it.
That was one part of it.
Because you had urban renewal. You also had
all sorts of policies and practices that actually weakened
home ownership loan corporation. Yeah.
And weakened our trust in each other.
Right.
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 That was a part of the stated goal.
And that's the barrel. So they create the barrel, and then we in the barrel, and then now you talking about these unnatural conditions, because when you really look at what crabs do in their natural environment, like they really look out for each other. Like they co-build, they share huts and
what they call
holes.
It's a word. I know the word. I can't
say
it right now, but it's a word for what they do.
It's
kind of smart.
It is. And what you're saying is
I love us.
Yeah.
Well, we ain't the same type of people that you think.
No, we are really not.
We're a different type of people, man.
But when you think, if you look at it, even with the crab in the bucket, they're pulling each other up, not pulling each other down.
Right.
But you see and you think
that they're pulling them down, but you're not realizing that they're
building a wall
because
that everybody can get out.
Because that's natural. Like it's natural for you to be able to pull, like you grab something that's struck and you pulling each other up. But I mean, it's just that mindset. Like when you look at it and then you start being indoctrinated by it, you go into an agreement with, like, that's the mind. I'm loving this energy and this excitement, man. You know what I mean?
My people's right there.
Hey, this blacknificent, man.
This is really blacknificent. They
blacknificent,
like, pulling up, man.
Pulling them up and not pulling them down.
Pulling them down. So that's what it is. It's all about your perspective.
And
you know what I'm saying?
It's how you look at it. Because I think one of the issues is, right, like I said, it's been a tremendous investment in this barrel that we in. Right. It didn't fall out the sky. It came directly from the United States government, local governments, municipalities, counties. Like a lot of these people complicit and explicitly supported like the tear down and the destruction of our community, because they didn't want us to be unified. They felt that our unification threatened their way of life. Right. And we forget a big chunk of the story as we look at ourselves and we look at our condition. We forget about the outside interest that was invested in us. Not trusting each other, us not shopping with each other, us not selling our homes to each other. There was a
CJ, I see you, boy.
Hey.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for pulling up, man. You always here anyway, though. But sign in and it's on us. Just put your name on the list and it's on us this morning. Yeah, there you go. That's it. We got you. All right, brother.
Hey, appreciate you, man. Thank you for that too. All right.
Thank you for your perspective.
And I will tell you, because you look at the different perspectives and how you said, anything that we start to celebrate and they see that we're unified and we're doing something good, somebody comes in and plant a seed and make it negative. So you look at the selling of watermelon. That was how we got rich. And you know what I mean? Once you became
wealth was built from watermelon.
Right. And then when you look at when the outsiders saw, oh, they can make it without us, then they start making jokes about it.
They attack the watermelon tree.
They demonize it. Yeah.
Right. And so you look at it when you are doing something
fried
good.
Chicken.
I want some watermelon chicken right now.
Shout out to King Crew.
I need some watermelon right now. I ain't gonna even lie. I need the seeds in it. I need the one that
and you think about all of the health benefits and all of the things that come from watermelon. You know what I mean?
Watermelon is a superfood. Right. And we wonder why our elders live so much longer than us.
Right.
Because some of their diet has been not even taken from us, but how can I say they have scared us away from our healthy diet.
Wow.
Right? For the food that benefited us nutritiously.
They said that ain't what we supposed to eat. That's not a cultural food. What's good, brother?
It made it a stereotype.
Yeah. So listen, y'all, we over here, man. It's popping. So we got
swinging off the hinges. I think we gotta need a new hinge.
We're gonna need to pay for a door.
The
line outside the door. Look, he can't even get in right now.
This thing is what it is, man. We had McCall's and Sons.
And they moving
1828 49th Street South in the Fusion 49th District.
This is what it's about, bringing businesses the dollars they need to survive and thrive,
and also provide these meals to families, man, and families who you ain't got to cook this morning. You ain't got to. I know you're gonna be in the kitchen all night tonight.
No soggy cereal.
Yeah. No soggy cereal for the children.
The kids don't got to eat that soggy cereal. You can come and get you a plate.
A soggy cereal.
You know the cereal be soggy. You know the cereal be soggy.
It do be soggy.
True story. It's so funny.
Always good to see you, Black man.
Is that when I used to try to give Cheyenne cereal in the morning, she would call my mama. She not making me real breakfast.
It's not real breakfast. This is not.
Oh, she was reporting. Hey, she was reporting.
She was reporting you to the health department.
She called the proper authorities.
You not giving me right.
That doggone Cheyenne.
That's what's up.
She called her.
Feeding me real breakfast.
But we definitely.
That's what I'm talking about. We running out of sign-in sheets.
We just got to turn it over. That's all.
Signing in.
Turn it over and use it back.
So much.
Definitely, I want to give a shout out to Black Voters Matter. This is powered by Black Voters Matter, and
we're gonna hear a word from Black Voters Matter in 1 second.
Yes, she on post, man. She really making it happen.
She got something to say.
Just
we need to let her. We need to. Because I ain't gonna lie. Earlier this year, I went with Black Voters Matter to the Supreme Court.
Okay.
A highlight, right? That's one of the things that I wanted to do and always wanted to do.
Yeah.
And the opportunity came, and the NAACP was bringing a case to the Supreme Court around voting rights, right? And this is important. I'm really gonna let Gabby tell y'all because I don't want to mess up the story.
Okay.
But it was an important visit for me because
as he keep going and mess up the story. Now go ahead. Now tell us about the visit. Tell us about
the trip was important to me because going to the Supreme Court, I done been through court. Yeah. I done been through all kinds of cases and stuff. So, but I done been on the other side of it. I was the prosecutor, right? Okay. Now I'm on the side of the other side, attempting to get something done for my community. So it's kind of
you showing up different.
It was kind of like a circle moment, what they call it.
And that's the highest court in the land.
It's a full circle moment, right?
And that's something. When I saw that trip and you was talking about going, like, in all seriousness, I knew like you was gonna be. I was like, this is perfect for him. You know what I mean? Because it was perfect for you to be there, and I'm so happy that you were able to do it. Shout out to Black Voters Matter for pulling it off and making that happen. Yes. But I knew that was going to be one of the moments.
A busload of us went up there.
Yeah. 7 buses to the Supreme Court.
I'm sorry, 8 buses from 7 states.
8 buses from 7 states to go to the Supreme Court.
Listen, and to hear this argument, the argument, and so I ended up listening to Ketanji Jackson Brown.
Ketanji Brown Jackson.
Yeah.
I end up listening to her like dissent. That's what they call it, right?
Yeah.
They call it a dissent when you're not going with it. And I listened to her dissent. The lady really laid it out. They're using Dr. Martin Luther King's words.
Yeah.
In this case.
Yeah.
And saying that Dr. Martin Luther King wouldn't have wanted the white man to be discriminated against.
Yeah, I heard them saying that. I saw that they actually put that in their memo.
Ketanji Brown literally was like, this is absurd.
Yeah. How dare you?
Like how y'all trying this double talk? She calling it out.
Yeah.
Like how y'all, this is not what he was talking about.
Yeah.
And now y'all using it in y'all case that's made it to the Supreme Court.
And he said that we should be judged by the content of our character, not the color of our skin. I heard them when they were saying that foolishness. It's true, but they take it out of context.
But this is the problem. You're taking a speech and trying to put it into legislation.
Ooh.
Speeches don't make legislation.
Yeah, you don't turn a speech into a policy.
No, and then you're trying to do it after this man is dead, 30, 40 years later.
So he can't hold you accountable.
After y'all killed him. Y'all murdered this man.
Yeah.
The system that you stand under.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, they want to put it into policy now because they want to flip it. But when it was benefited for us, they ain't want to hear nothing about it. Yeah, so now that you're seeing where the uprise of our community, now you got to flip it so that we can pull you back, right? And so no, that's not what they meant. That's not what he meant. No, we need to be equal across the board, and then we still don't see where the equality is there for us. You know what I mean? So
now I can actually do this the right way. Let's do that.
Okay, let's do that the right way. Now, Mr. Edmond, you
I didn't, because you weren't going to take it. Yeah, come on, have a seat, Gabby.
Now you just make sure you get everybody.
Yeah. We swapping out the posts. So for those who are just tuning in, we're here at McCall's. We're doing free breakfast for the first 100 people to come through. McCall's and Sons, 1828 49th Street in the Fusion 49th District. And this is our way of giving back to the community, building community, showing love, but to the community that loves us. And so thank y'all for pulling up. Thank y'all for coming through, man. It's amazing. And also we want to thank Black Voters Matter for sponsoring it. And to tell us more about Black Voters Matter, we got Gabby Robinson right here on the building. Y'all talk to us.
How's everybody doing?
We're doing amazing.
The first thing I want to say is Black Voters Matter. We're sponsoring this week starting tomorrow. We ain't buying it.
Okay.
And that is
We ain't buying it. There we go.
That is a campaign where from Black Friday all through what is it, Monday?
Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday.
Yeah.
We ain't buying it. We ain't buying from Target. We ain't buying from Amazon. We ain't buying from Home Depot.
Yeah.
Because these are businesses that are specifically against our communities.
Yeah.
And so we see with Target now, since the Target fast, the Target boycott, they're talking about bankruptcy.
Because I saw it.
Because Black people spent $12 million a day in Target.
Wow.
$12 million a day.
I didn't realize it was that much.
Yeah. 12 million a day. And when we pull our money, because real talk, the only color people really understand, the people in power, is green.
Yeah.
They don't care about black, white, yellow. They don't care.
It's green.
But when you pull that money,
now
they're like, wait a minute. And the interesting thing is, even though they would rather go bankrupt than put the DEI policies that they took away, that $2 billion that they promised to Black businesses, they'd rather go bankrupt than do that.
So and they really show you that they didn't want to do it when they
did
it.
They didn't.
There are other companies who started this during 2020 and they kept going even when the administration changed. So that's telling you more about these companies now, because those who, as soon as the opportunity to switch the policy came, they jumped right on it. Look, Gabby doing double duty.
And so we're here. One of the reasons why we're here, and we've been doing this, we call our rapid response, is making sure that we provide for Black-owned businesses. We want to put money in the community. We want to feed the community, but also we want to make sure that during this time of Thanksgiving, we're supporting Black-owned businesses, especially small local businesses.
So while we're saying support Black-owned business, on Friday is gonna be the Black Market. On Black Friday, at Culture Creative, right on 34th Street, is at least 35 Black businesses, Black and brown businesses that will be in the parking lot starting at 2 p.m.
That's beautiful.
No, I think I think it starts at 2 p.m., but I'll make sure. And so they're gonna be out there. Spend with them. Go ahead and give your dollars. If you got an itch in your hand and you want to spend some money, go out there.
Yeah, go spend it with your people.
Spend it with your people. But the main thing I want to talk about is this. Jabbar started it talking about going to the Supreme Court, and I'm going to bring that back to what's happening right here in Florida. The special redistricting committee meeting that they called. Really, our congressional session doesn't start until January. But because they want to chop up the districts before the midterms, they called a special session.
So I thought that was just in California and in Texas. That's happening here too now.
Here. So they're calling it mid-cycle redistricting. And the district, if Kathy Castor is your rep, if you're in her district, Maxwell Frost district in Orlando, Kathy Castor's district here in St. Petersburg, they're turning those into all Republican districts.
They already split it, right?
But they about to split it some more.
How is that legal? Is that
when you have, and this is why voting is so important, voting locally, when you have city councils that are predominantly one, they're gonna do what they do. Our governor, the city council, and they know, because of what's happening in the country right now, that the midterms are kind of shaky. So in order to keep the power, they're going to cheat, because that's basically what it is. But what I want to say about
mid-session thing is a fancy word for saying mid-cycle session is a fancy way to say we finna cheat.
Right, mid-cycle redistricting. But with this case, with the Supreme Court, Louisiana versus Calais, that is the case that could eliminate the Voting Rights Act.
Wow.
And and I'll tell you something that was interesting. Mr. Charles Malden, who crossed the Edmund Pettus Bridge with John Lewis 60 years ago, he was there.
Oh, wow. When you went to the Supreme Court?
Yeah, he was up in D.C. with us. And when I was watching, I was like, you know what? He has to feel a sense of pride because this Black woman, Janae Nelson, argued before the court. But also, he has to be terribly disappointed and sad because here he is 60 years later fighting for the very same thing that he almost lost his life with for 60 years ago.
So let me ask you this, because this is a question. Why does it always have to be renewed? Like, why isn't it just like the law of the land? Okay.
Because it's black folks.
Thank you.
And this is why voting, for everybody who doesn't vote or who thinks your vote doesn't matter, if black people's vote didn't matter, they wouldn't try so hard to keep us from voting.
Yeah.
But when we vote, when we raise our voices, I always say the power of the people is more powerful than the people in power.
That's right. The power of the people is more
powerful than the people
in power.
We just have to know that.
Yeah.
We just have to know that. I mean, you're seeing it with Target. We pull our money. This isn't a predominantly white. No, black folks said, no, we ain't doing this.
Doing that.
And now they about to go bankrupt.
Yeah.
And I love Target. I ain't even gonna
so
lie.
It was a sacrifice for you.
It was. I'm not even gonna lie. Y'all look at my face. It was a sad. I had the morning.
Yeah.
I sat in the parking lot and say,
I ain't doing it.
I can't do it.
I'm standing with my people.
You know, I went in for my last time.
Okay.
And I looked around, bought my last little thing, and then I sat in the parking lot and said, bye, bye, bye.
That's it. We're not doing this no more.
Yeah.
Target. This relationship is over.
Right. And it was hard because like they had so many good products and I love the diversity of it, right?
But that was the thing that they stopped. Right.
But
But the thing is, these same businesses should have a website. Like I used to go get the lip bar. I love their matte lipstick.
Mm-hmm.
They were in Target. I don't go to Target. I go to their website and get it. Right. It's black owned, you know. So
thank you so much. Y'all make sure that you follow the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club on Facebook. Go to facebook.com Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. But okay, thank you. And go live and tell them we out here because we still got about 50 more to do. Or maybe 20. So we got 20 more of y'all. Come on, get.
I don't
come get it. I'm sorry, I did. You're right.
I don't know why.
So now I just want to say this. Sorry to interrupt, but I want to remind people again. We over here. We're doing free breakfast right now for the first 100 people. Mm-hmm. Y'all come through. We're at McCall's and Sons, 1828 49th Street South, and it's being brought to you by CDAT as well as Black Voters Matter, and we have Gevy from Black Voters Matter giving us the 411 on what's really happening in the country right now.
And with Project 2025, I want to nothing that is happening now is everything that's happening now is in Project 2025. Mm-hmm. And for people, and actually there's a Project 2025 tracker. I wrote a column that's in the weekly calendar and I put that tracker in it so we can keep track of what's happening. So Project 2025 is 48% complete already.
Wow.
But we haven't even gotten to the worst part.
Okay.
And I want to explain what's happening with SNAP because removing SNAP, that's one of the things that's in Project 2025, but it's deeper than that. Mm. So one of the things that's in there, they don't mention SNAP specifically, but they do talk about children who they consider to be neglected or abused, taking those children out of the homes they're in and putting them in homes with traditional married people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So if your child does not have enough food, that is considered neglect and in some instances physical abuse.
So it's the setup. So we're going to starve you and then say that you can't eat.
We're going to take your SNAP and then say, so we can take your children. And so we just have to be aware of what's happening. Understand, I've started an initiative, which you all will hear more about in the coming year. I call it SNAP into Gardening.
Okay.
Where I'm partnering with different community gardens. We're going to be, I have a farmer, Mr. Gunt. He does the greens for the Collard Green Festival.
Okay.
He's going to come show people how to plant food, grow things. So if you don't have SNAP, because the government is only open until January 30th.
That's right.
And so on January 30th, it could very well shut down again.
It's going to start this whole cycle
start again. Yeah. Plus, they're making people on SNAP reapply.
I saw that too. And what's the gag? What's the gag behind that? Why do you think they're making people real?
Because the limitations are going to be so strict that a lot more people aren't going to be. Again, it goes back to taking your kid. Okay, you can't be on Snap. You're not going to make enough money to do what you need to do. You can't take care of your responsibility. Let's come take these kids. Let's come do, and it's all planned out. And so what we can do, if you know how to plant, if you can garden, if you have fresh fruits and vegetables in your house, because a lot of the people on Snap live in areas where there's a high food insecurity.
Yeah.
That's, again, intentional.
Yeah. It's by design.
It's by design.
And there's going to be there's a lot of restrictions that's coming along.
And to your point about Target, we got a comment on here. Kiwi Love says, I love Target jeans for my son. I had a gift card after I had the twins. I went in there and the energy was so awkward. I just knew I wasn't supposed to be in there.
Like you feel bad when you walk in there. You be like, "Ooh, let me just go ahead and turn it back."
You crossing the strike line.
Don't do it.
There is an old image of a black man, and he says, "Do not shop where you can't be hired, where you're not wanted."
That's right.
Where you're not wanted, and so where you're not wanted, and so they may act like a lot more businesses may act like they want us. They don't want us. They want our dollars.
Mm-hmm.
They want our money. They don't want us to succeed. They don't want us to be successful. Yeah. One of the things we did when we were up at the Supreme Court was dance.
Okay.
There was line dancing and everything, because what you're not going to do is take our joy.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And I think one of the reasons why Black people get attacked so much is because people can't understand how we're still here.
Yeah.
Everything they throw at us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
they tried everything.
Everything.
It's like the leprechaun, it's a mystery.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't believe it's real, like it's a myth.
Mm.
Like, oh no, we did this. They can't be this happy. No, they really can't love each other that much.
Yeah.
No, they really and they plant these seeds that we don't get along.
Right.
They plant these seeds that we don't know how to build.
Right.
When we build everything.
Mm-hmm. We built Washington, D.C., built that White House.
And I will tell you this, they want to take our kids. I'm guaranteed they're going to give them back.
That's what my mom used to tell me. My mom used to tell me that all the time. I threatened to go run away, and she said, "Go ahead." When they talk about somebody gonna kidnap you, they don't worry about it, boy.
But it goes back to slavery and separating the Black family. Mm-hmm. Like none of this is new, and our power is going to be the knowledge of it and educating ourselves, understanding the games that's being played, and overcoming them, because it's not really new. They're trying to think of new ways to approach it, but what they're doing isn't new.
Yeah,
right. No, it's not new, because then when you see the progress, then their job is to pull us back. Right. You saw when Obama was in office, Black marriages rose.
Yeah.
You saw the rise of the Black family because you saw the importance. You were able to look at the TV and see somebody that looks like you.
I love that.
And you was like, oh, if they can do it, we can do it too.
Yeah.
And then as soon as they got out of office, they want to now throw and be like, that's not where you want to be. And if you look at it, we're the only community where they want our houses, our homes separated.
Kiana, let me ask you this. Have you ever heard an Asian woman say she don't need a man?
No.
You ever heard a Mexican woman say I'm independent and don't need no man?
No.
What other culture talk like that besides Black people? And why do we feel like that's okay when other cultures you don't hear them say stuff like that?
It's because these seeds have been planted that the independent woman is a good thing. And you need to have your skills, but no.
Yeah, interdependent.
Yes.
When you work together.
And what happens is once you do the independent woman, and I don't subscribe to all, because if that's who you want to be that. Right?
Yeah.
But then you ask for a man to come into your household, but then you want to still run everything. Right. And then we have men who think that submission is that I'm supposed to bow down to everything you say. And so when you look at it, the miseducation of all these words, divide our families.
Right.
But when you look at submission, if a man submit to his wife, the woman is going to naturally submit to him. You know what I mean? And so you look at that. It does.
No, it does. And
actually, you say
that. No, you talking to, look, I'm the daughter,
granddaughter, say that in the Bible,
and great granddaughter preachers. No, actually what it says, the man is commanded to love.
Okay.
Right? If you love, when my grandmother turned 100, I interviewed her and I asked her, because she and my grandfather had been together like 70 something years. And I said, what advice would you give to women?
Okay.
And she said,
now this is at 100 years old.
Yeah.
Okay.
So first she said, don't chew the rug at your husband or your man or whoever. And I said, what does that mean? She said, don't nag. She said, I've met a lot of men in my life. I never met one who liked a nagging woman. Right? So then I said, okay, so what advice would you give to men? And she said, love who you're with the way they need to be loved. She said, love them the way they need to be loved and not the way you want to love them. She says, sometimes it's the same thing, but most of the time it is. Yeah, she said, you got to love them the way they need and not how you want to do it.
So based upon the need, not the want.
Right.
What they need, not what you want.
Yeah, not what you want.
Because it's a way you want to do it.
Right.
But that may not be what they need.
Right.
Okay.
And I subscribe to that, and you've heard us talk about this before. I don't give gifts on what I think you want. Like, I give it on what you say you want.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Because if I'm a party person, but if you're not a party person, there's no reason for me to throw you a surprise party.
Right.
Because that's not what you want.
Exactly.
That's not what, but if a nice vacation on the beach by yourself I know that's gonna make you happy. That's what I should give you.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, but we get it mixed up. Like, we saw a video and the man was really upset, and then he asked his wife or girlfriend, fiance or whatever, he asked for a Rolex or something like, and she bought property.
Okay.
Right. And he was like, that ain't what I asked for. And she was like, well, this is for us. And then I thought about it. If he asked for a Rolex, that means y'all can afford the property 9 times out of 10. But if that's not what he wants, you don't do that. You know,
right.
You
that
really
goes into treating people the way they want to be treated.
Exactly.
Right? And we say do unto others as you would have done unto you, but that may not be how they want to be done unto you.
Exactly. Exactly.
Crazy,
You're so right. A lot of people, they get in a relationship and what may have worked with somebody else, they try that, but you're completely different people, so you have to do it. Love people the way they need to be loved, not the way you want to.
So we got comments in here. We getting wise words from Carrie. She says wise words. Yubi says go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. Carrie is funny. She says I'm an independent woman that don't need a man. That was one comment, and then later on in the comment she says I say that while my man is here helping me paint. So, Renee, shout out to Renee. It was with Saturday Shops. Good morning. Thank you for tuning in. Like it and share it with folks. We over here, we at McCall's, man, and we are doing free breakfast for the first 100 people. So it's McCall's and Sons, 1828 49th Street South in the Fusion 49th District. Make sure that y'all pull up, come through. We're gonna be here. It's going fast though. Like we had a shot of that line. I see we got Ted over here from Lawson. I see you over there. What's good, man? Thank you for pulling up on us. Y'all definitely appreciate y'all and all y'all do for our community. And this is brought to you by the Community Development and Training Center, aka See That, and also the Black Voters Matter. And we're here with Gabby from Black Voters Matter. She's giving us the 411 on what's happening politically and what's going on around the state, as well as just sharing some information about Project 2025. So again, if y'all want to come through, just say what up, come take a picture, come say what's going on. Do that, because we're gonna be here until it's gone. And it's going fast, so that may be another 20 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe.
Maybe. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we're gonna see what's happening.
We're making it happen.
We're making it happen. Put it in there.
Now, did you ever have an ex Kiana that you could?
I did have an Ask Kiana. Let's see if we can do it. CJ, appreciate you, man. Yes, sir. So much love. So much. So let me see. We do have an Ask Kiana. Let's see.
And we're running late today. We're on site. So why
we only got 25 left.
We only got 25 left.
So 75 people done came here. So why Brother John's looking for the Ask Kiana? I have to do a correction about the Black Friday vendor market. It actually starts at 12 p.m. on Friday to 8 p.m. Again, 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. Please come out and support it.
When is it?
On Friday.
Friday. Okay, gotcha. Black Friday.
Black Friday. It's the Black
And we spending
Friday
with black people on Black Friday.
That's what we have to do. And we have to again, I think about the Montgomery bus boycotts, and I'm saying this not from the fact that they boycotted for 381 days, but that Frederick Douglass said, "Power concedes nothing without a demand."
Right.
Rosa Parks sat down, like she didn't get up on December 1st.
Okay.
They met 4,000 or 5,000 black folks met on December 5th.
Okay.
December 6th, they walked.
Okay.
So it wasn't like some long, they were like, look,
we're giving you,
like, it was like, okay, y'all been doing this. We've been telling you that this needs to be segregated.
Yeah.
You got until this day to do it.
Yeah.
They met, they didn't do it.
They was
and
on
that
it.
was it. They were on it.
And then the other side of that coin that I don't think we talk about enough is like how in that moment, that's when a lot of black businesses were started because they still had to go to work.
Exactly.
So if you're not catching the bus, how do you get to work? You start catching rides with your people. You start pooling your resources. You start limousine services. You start bus services. And so right here in St. Petersburg, the forerunner of the Pinellas Transit Authority was a black man. Elder Jordan started. He was moving our people before the city started moving our people. But it was also as a part of that response to saying, okay, y'all don't want us on y'all buses. We'll have our own. We're not just begging you to be on your bus. We'll just buy our own buses because we know how to drive. Most of the drivers was probably black people anyway. Yeah. And so we know how to drive. We know how to treat our people. And so that's the thing that I'm trying to continue to elevate as a part of the Black Money movement. Like right now, there's a boycott for snacks, right? And we saying don't shop with them. But then we also not only want to not go there, we want to redirect those dollars to our businesses, which is another reason why we're out here today. You know what I mean? This is us, by God's grace, and thank you for the support and sponsorship, allowing us to be able to provide free meals. But who better to do it with than community businesses? Exactly. Because this infusion right now, this is gonna make their holidays. I don't know, McCall, I don't know if y'all giving out bonuses, but they working real hard in there. To keep this line moving.
We're solution based.
Yes, absolutely.
So we saw a problem, we boycotted, but now we're telling you where to spend your dollars.
That's right. That's right.
So we're not just complaining.
And we're not saying we ain't buying it just to not buy it. We're saying, okay, we're not shopping with them, but we're going to shop with each other. And so you go to Culture Creator from 12 to 12 to 8 on Friday. So if you're not going, because you're right, some people just hard-headed, they're just not going to do it.
Right.
And so if you absolutely have to just go spend some money with your people and do that. And so that you can really stand in solidarity.
And it shouldn't just be on Black Friday.
Okay.
You know, we should be focusing on ourselves, you know, all black everything every day.
That's right.
You know, and that's another one of the things that has fractured. Now we've seen Mother Viola, she just passed away with the
Tulsa.
Tulsa.
She was the oldest survivor of the Tulsa. Black Wall Street is what they call it.
Correct. Yeah. And that whole thing, and we've had them here. You know, every city, Tulsa wasn't unique, like you were saying, with black people saying, you don't want us here. Okay, fine. We don't have to integrate. You know, we can do. We have the skills, the knowledge, everything to do things on our own, and we still have that.
Yes.
I just don't know, as a collective, how many of us really truly believe that or believe that. And I've heard a lot, well, every time we try to do something, they burn it down or they do that. Okay. And that may be true.
But that's why you need a Ministry of Defense. And that's why, so once you have that type of protection, because there are brothers in our community who will stand up and who will stand in front of those buildings. So when you come with your lighter and your gas can, we got something for your ass, because we understand the importance of defending we understand the importance of protecting and defending our businesses, because that's the other part of, I mean, that's the culture I come from. When you go to a mosque, when you walk in, you getting searched first because we security minded. And now you're reading about people going into churches, you know, with guns, but you don't do that in a mosque, because we stop you at the door to make sure that you ain't got it with you. Right. You know what I'm saying?
We just need to remember, we've been throwing up the ball cap, and we've been answering for each other. A long time ago, that ball cap go up, and then we come running.
And and that's what we need to call. You think about it. You got a whole generation that don't mind crashing out, but they don't have purpose or direction.
Right.
And so they channel it towards these, you know, these views that they have over what we consider nothing, but it's a principle to them. If we can change that principle and articulate that in a way that they see value and what they're doing for the community. Now you have an army. Like we got a whole army out here. These young men are not afraid. They're not scared. They have the equipment and the tools. They just don't have the sense.
Right.
And we got to get that message in their head so that they can actually start to say, you know what, instead of me doing that and turning the gun, on my brother, let me stand in front of this business that we built and make sure that nobody else come in here to try and take what's ours. We're not having another, burning down of a Black Wall Street. We're not having another Rosewood situation because we're going to be the defense for our community.
Understand how prevalent and how instrumental young Black people were to the civil rights movement. We're in this same type of, we need that. I tell people all the time, in Greensboro, those 4 young men who sat down at that Woolworth lunch counter, they were 18-year-old college freshmen.
I think Dr. King was like 25 or something when he was leading the boycott.
John Lewis was 19. Like you have all these, the children's march where you had kids in middle school who were like, you know what, we're not going to do that. And understand your power. Understand that young people, you have, for people like, again, with Charles Malden, who was 60 years ago with John Lewis. He's in his 80s now. He can't do it.
He was
but
in his 20s
you can. You know what I'm saying? You're 19, 20. And so now,
because Malcolm X was and Martin Luther King, they both were 39 when they were assassinated.
They were young.
They weren't even 40.
Exactly.
And they had a body of work before they died. So it's telling you when they started. They started in their late 20s in some cases. He's still ducking for the camera, man. We appreciate you. Thank you for coming through, my brother. Appreciate it, man.
And so just understanding, one of the things that Black Voters Matter is doing, we have it's called Take the Field, and it's for young people specifically. We did a whole documentary about young people being involved in this process. We're taking a bus of young people in February to the Capitol in Tallahassee. Know who these people are. Let them see you. Understand that your voice matters and that they need to listen to the young people as well. And so I just really want to encourage all of the young people. I know it may seem like, people may come down hard on you or don't really understand. But personally, me personally, as someone who taught for many, many years, and also with Black Voters Matter, we understand that our young people move the needle. They move things in this country. They said trends. They said they can do everything. I look at Maxwell Frost in Orlando, who started out as an organizer. He was young when he got elected to Congress. I think he was just 23, 24, like young dude as an organizer, not these professional politicians.
Right.
I always say we need fewer politicians and more public servants.
Yes. Oh, wow. We need less politicians and more public servants. Absolutely. I agree with that wholeheartedly.
We need fresh blood. We need these young people to understand, and they can start young. One of the things on these cards that we have where we are issue mining, finding out the issues that are most important to Black people across the state. But we have change begins locally.
Yes.
And all of these different local positions, because I know there's a lot of emphasis that's placed on the presidency and governorship or whatever.
Yeah.
But these local politicians, we heard the young brother talking today about why don't y'all have meetings when we can come? And these local politicians affect our lives way more than the president.
There's a theme that's emerging in the chat, and I want to address it. So Janet Michelle, thank you for this comment. She said, these kids need to see their parents active as a source of inspiration. And then riding that same wave, Miss Teresa came in and she said, our parents taught us the importance of being activists in the 60s and 70s. I was in high school when Martin Luther King was killed, and that's when many of my friends became Black Panthers. They double dutching. So Janet says, during the civil rights era, the children witnessed their parents being active. We have to unlearn the mentality of not being in politics. What do you say? King Reed, what's good?
We just get the people.
That worked. I think that'll work. Yeah. Yeah. No, we got to reschedule the meeting that we're supposed to be in right now, and we're doing it live on air. That's all. So for those who are watching, we over here at McCall's. Thank y'all for coming. We're doing a free breakfast right now for the first 100 people. Come through, man. Come eat. It's McCall's and Sons, 1828 49th Street, we got probably 20 more.
A little bit less,
but maybe
maybe?
less now.
Yeah, maybe.
They
None
filing
of
in.
us, we ain't.
Oh yeah, -4 because I didn't get mine. I'm trying to get mine to go.
The yellow.
But we here and we appreciate y'all. We thank y'all for coming out. And again, we here with CDAT and Black Voters Matters, our sponsor, and Gabby from Black Voters Matters, just talking that talk, man. Telling us where we at, what we need to be doing in this time. And you was mentioning that you have a card here that's identifying issues for the community.
Yeah.
Tell us about that and how can people tap in.
We do one of the things that we do. If you're out here, I can give you one of these cards, but they're also on. No, they're not on our website. Brother John has my information.
Yeah.
So
put it in the chat.
you can put my email address and I can send you one of these cards. And it says Black Voters Matter knows that real change starts on your street, in your schools, and at your local businesses. We want to hear from you about what needs to be improved in our community.
Yeah.
And so we have this survey, we call it issue mining, and we have a bunch of different topics just finding out right now. And we do these across the entire state.
Okay.
What issues are most important to Black people right now? And that helps us determine what we need to focus on.
Now I hear that, and I just saw a study that they did. It came out, and they was doing like this issue chart, and they were saying that, and I don't know who they surveyed or who the people were. I don't know if these were Black people or not, but it said the number one issue that was addressed at this time was inflation and cost of living, and they said it's been that way for 3 years in a row. Almost half of big city residents consistently say that the cost of living is their biggest issue. And nothing else is even coming close based upon the percentage.
But that ain't what's happening. See, again, we talking to Black people right now. The top 3 issues are police, public safety, healthcare, access to that, education.
Wow.
Those are the top 3 that we get. Public safety,
and education.
Healthcare and education. Those are the top 3, and then after that is voting and food insecurity. Voting rights and food insecurity.
And on this national poll, what you said, those are ranking.
Are they talking about Black people specifically?
No, this ain't Black.
See, that's what I'm saying. And that's why we want to hear from Black people.
That's right.
Because the issues that are most important to us may not be the ones that are most important to everybody else.
And that's why I wanted to lift up that comparison, because there is a difference in what we prioritize. And then what happens is, if we don't show up with our agenda, then we end up with somebody whose primary focus is on something that's not us. And it's not our issue. And
what was that event called?
Which one?
The charcuterie. What was it?
The charrette. The charrette. She said the charcuterie. And the charrette that they had. They did a charrette, and they got these answers, but they ain't come out here to McCall's and they ain't talk to the people in the streets to find out what the real issues are. You know what I'm saying?
And Black Voters Matter, we do Medicaid expansion, but under public safety, I just want to say that's police accountability, number 1, gun violence prevention, community safety programs, and emergency response time. That's number 1.
It'll take them a long time to get to us.
You know it does. Under healthcare, we have Medicaid expansion, access to hospitals and clinics, mental health services, prescription drug costs, and maternal mortality.
Thank you for coming.
Which
Thank
we
you for being
know
here.
That Black women have a higher mortality rate. And you may have seen those videos of the Black women in labor and how they were, how they were treated, and we do know that.
We have a guest that'll be coming next week, and she's going to talk about her experiences as a nurse in these spaces and what she's seen as it relates to Black women, because that's been something that's been being brought to the forefront now.
Definitely. And under education, and this is how all of this ties into, for a minute, education was number 1. School funding, DEI programs, student loan debt, quality of schools, and book bans. Now, all of this redistricting and all of this push to eliminate public schools, that all is a part of education, because once they take the funding, then you're not going to have the quality of education. You know what I'm saying?
Watch this, though. They also underappraise our properties.
Exactly.
And so when you underappraise our properties, property values pay for education in schools. So now you don't have as much money in schools because your property values have been lowered just because of the way you live.
One of my sisters,
you didn't get it because if your neighbor was white and had the same house,
they get a different appraisal.
One of my sisters is she's in real estate, and when she stages houses, and you've seen the things, if you're black, they want you to take stuff out your house
so that they don't know
so
that
they
it's
don't
a black
know that
family
you're
that's
black.
selling this property. Right. Yeah. No, what they do is they have these choices now that when you can actually choose what school you go into. Yeah. And now you're on a waiting list for a school in your neighborhood. Duvet, thank you for coming through. We got Duvet in the building, man. Closer to our dreams, man. Doing all kind of amazing things. Y'all follow and check him out on social media, all the sites, brother. Thank you for supporting always, brother. Everything.
And can I say this?
He's always for us.
And I might, some people might get mad at me about this, but I don't really care. But I'm gonna say it. I was a professor for many years, and one of the places I taught was at Morehouse.
Hank, what's good, man?
And when I got to Morehouse, I would have young black men come in my office in tears, and they'd be crying because they said when their parents sent them to Morehouse, and that was the first time they had been around black people their whole lives.
Wow.
So what happens is a lot of times when some black people, not all, they get a little money, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then they leave everything behind.
I'm gonna tell you this though, Gabby, that's what we was taught. The whole goal was coming up was you gonna make money, get a good education, so you can get out of the hood.
Now, I'm not even talking about the hood.
No, I'm telling you, they didn't tell us. So we have that same problem with the black intelligentsia because the whole message was to leave.
Yeah, but no, I'm saying
they know who I'm talking about.
I'm not even talking about the hood. I'm talking about blackness. I went to college with a girl who was a dark-skinned black woman. She said her father told her she couldn't wear braids because that was too black, except he ain't say black. He said, so I'm talking about you make a little money and you not only move, because not all of us are in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So you move away from blackness because a lot of people think that the more money they make, that puts them in closer proximity to whiteness. Yeah. So you're going to leave all that. You're not going to tell them their history. You're not going to tell them. And so they're in my
Amber
office.
said that Amber was on our radio show, president of Wildwood Heights Neighborhood Association. I hope she can tap in and hit us. But she said that was her reality too. She said that she was the black kid who was always in classes with the other white children. And then a few years back, she started to like reclaim her blackness because we were asking her what motivated her to get involved and do this. And she said she just got reconnected with her blackness, and that's what activated her. But she had a similar experience. And I'm talking about people right here locally. I'm bearing witness to what you're saying.
And that's a big issue with us. But I understand that's what we were taught, that if we to get out. But then you look at Tulsa, you look at Roseville, you look at all these other black cities where they were prospering and thriving. With black people, amongst them. I was just watching. There's a great documentary on Peacock called High Horse, the Black Cowboy. And it's all about, again,
that's
not
Jordan
only
Peele,
just black, not only, Jordan Peele did it. Not only just black cowboys, but how black farmers and black, like how all of this stuff was with us. And you're seeing all of these black people with thousands of acres of land and all of this, and us not understanding that, when grandma died, grandpa died, don't sell the land. Don't sell the house. Keep that, it's worth something.
The value of it. That's where the dignity is. That's where the power is in the ownership of the land.
They're not only teaching us that, they're showing us. Like you look, and this is why black media is so important.
Very
much what we are doing, being able to tell our own stories. Because when you look at magazines, you look at TV, and they say the American dream, they don't show us.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so when you're looking at striving for the best, you look at the picture that they paint. And it's white America. So when you say like you get away from your blackness because they demonize the blackness, right? And tell you to be a part of this American dream, you need to be over there with white America. And so you feel like when success comes, it's because you have now conquered over there.
So let me ask
Didn't
you
you hear
this,
what Pharrell Williams said?
No.
Well, he one of them new blacks. Talking about how, you know, he's not into politics and he doesn't do the whole DEI. And if you get something, it's because you're okay. He been a millionaire for a long time, and he been living in a world that we don't live in.
Bubble,
so you can say, "Oh, it ain't because of this, it ain't because of that." But when those cops killed his cousin, his black cousin in Virginia, who was he? Who was he trying to connect with? You were black then,
right?
You know,
and they'll do things to remind you. I want to ask y'all this: do you think that the mindset is changing, or that people are waking up right now? Do you think people are more aware of the need of the time for us to unite, or is it still, you know, like what we've been talking about, how that girl who's going to school and have to be reacquainted with her blackness, is that still more part of the dominant narrative, or is that a part of the minority at this point?
I quite frankly, because I'm out here all the time, I'm seeing it's still a part of it. I meet a lot of, when I was man, I would meet a lot of younger black people who would say, like, their friends, white friends, could call them the N-word. You know, they were like, I don't think anything, it's just a word, it don't mean. And I'm like, baby, you know, and then when you talk, it's that whole, because you want to get along. And y'all are in, it's a different time. So they see that
as being a long time ago, and we stuck in the in the past, and this is the future type mindset.
Right. And that just blows my mind. So I do see a lot of that. However, I think some of us are waking up, and the ones who are waking up just have to set the alarm clocks for everybody else.
I hear that. Q, you had something on that?
I'm gonna say, so I see a swing. I see people are kind of waking up and like, hey, what we was thinking. I think it was like some magic dust was put out there, right? And it was something that kind of clouded people's judgment and vision, and saying, hey, like this is where we need to be, right? And then now I see people waking up and realizing, like, no, we do need to have barriers. We do need to have boundaries. Like, no, we're not always, no, that is not okay for you to say that. No. And you know, and people get upset when you look at it, when they tell you no. Like, in the toy aisle, I do want the boy toys in the boy aisle, the girl toys in the girl aisle. You know what I mean? There is a separation. And for us to say that it's not, is delusional. You know, and that doesn't mean that you don't accept people for who they
that you
are.
hate, you know, you anti-anything,
but what you're saying is no.
That's
there
for me
is
in my
boundaries everywhere you go.
Yeah.
I don't care if you walking into somebody's business. You got to respect them in that business, or they kick you out. When somebody comes to your door, they're supposed to knock. If somebody just walk in your house, you're gonna kick them out. So when we realize that we gotta have boundaries, and I think that's where we're at. And you see the unification of black people coming together and saying enough is enough.
Courtney, we're not in the studio today. That's why Courtney is calling. She like fired. You know, Courtney always will tap in and get on these. We're not in the studio. We actually in the field this morning. We're over here at McCall's, and so if you're in the area and you want to come by and say what up or say your piece, pull up on us. We're doing free breakfast right now. We're doing the first 100 people. Y'all come through to McCall's and Sons, 1828 49th Street South. Right here in the amazing and burgeoning Fusion 49th District. So y'all pull up
and
on
I want to say this too. There's a very anti-elder, you know,
Okay.
I hear a lot of, I'm not my ancestors. And I say, no, you're right. You're not your ancestors.
No, I'm laughing because she was at the protest on Monday night, and somebody said that, and she was like, well, some of us are our ancestors.
Exactly.
Because and I appreciated you saying that in that moment. Like,
because, you know, you're like, I'm not my ancestors.
Like, who told you that? Who told you that?
And I'm feeling like, no, you're not your ancestors, because this is what your ancestors did.
Yeah, you ain't.
This is how they did. You ain't as
you saying it like you tougher.
Exactly.
But you're not as tough.
You haven't gone through any of what they have gone through.
Right.
You know, and so, and still came out. Victoria still came out with it in there, as my grandma used to say, in my right mind.
That's right.
You know, because listen, my auntie Betty, everybody know my auntie Betty, right? She here in town right now.
Okay.
Right, because she came down. But like, I sat and listened to stories because she's a part, like the original Black Panther crew and all that other stuff. And when we went up there and had them sit down and listen to these stories, y'all ain't ready.
You are not your ancestor.
I'm getting ready to tell y'all.
Because Auntie Betty about it. Like I'm telling you, I ain't heard the story, but I just know
I'm
her.
gonna tell y'all a story about my auntie.
The truth.
The only color lipstick I ever wear is red. Okay. Right? But there's a reason.
Okay.
I grew up in Baltimore. My dad was he grew up in Fort Myers, but my grandmother's family was from Williston, Florida. And so every summer we would come down from Baltimore and we would spend the summer in Williston.
Okay.
And I had a great aunt. Her name was Honey, but we called her Auntie. And you could see she would be sitting on the porch, and you could see her lips. Her lipstick was so loud you could see it from the street, and that's how we knew she was on the porch.
Turn it and pull it.
So I loved Auntie. She was a former educator. I would run out the car, go sit on the porch, and she'd be talking. I mean, having all these brilliant conversations about literature and songs and everything. And she'd be talking to a man named Mr. Henry.
Okay.
The thing is, Mr. Henry wasn't there.
Oh.
Now let me tell you what happened. So she and
he
Mr.
was there
Henry,
for her, but it was a relationship that only she had.
Yeah, hold on. So she and Mr. Henry used to teach at the colored school.
Okay.
And every day he'd come and get her and they'd walk to the school. Well, one day he didn't show up.
Okay.
She went looking for him, and when she found him, he was hanging. And when they found her, she was sitting under him talking. And my grandmother said at that moment, she came out of her mind.
Okay.
And so for me, wearing this, I'm about to cry.
Yeah. Take your time.
This, I wear my red lipstick for my auntie.
Yeah.
For Mr. Henry.
Yeah.
For all the people who saw those horrendous things. Like, I had never heard it expressed, like, come out of your mind. But how do you not, when you see your loved ones, how do you survive that? And so for her, she just came out of that and went into what she knew, and that's how she was able to survive until she passed away. And so when people say I'm not my answer, no,
you're not.
You're not.
Yeah. Amen. So listen, y'all, we got a few more meals that we gonna give away. Y'all gotta come quick because I think we may be down to about where we at. We're very close to the end, so we probably gonna stay here until about 10 o'clock because I think they're gonna be gone by then. But definitely want to thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for the love. Please share this with your friends, family. Tag somebody who needs to see this. We've been having a great conversation this morning. We want to give a shout out again to Black Voters Matter. And Gabby, thank you for your sponsorship of this and making this possible for us. Shout out to see that. Look at Mr. Edmond in the back. He's on post doing his thing. And I mean, it's just been an amazing experience. Free breakfast for the first 100 people at McCall's, McCall and Sons, 1828 49th Street in the Fusion 49th District. And definitely appreciate y'all coming through. Let's lighten it up because it got a little heavy right there, but it needed to because it's good because we need these to have these moments because it's a lot of times we don't confront the realities that we're facing or the trauma that are in our community. And to your point about hearing that mantra, that's kind of what kicked it off, was being out in the field and then somebody saying we're not our ancestors. The way that they were saying it was totally out of context. Right. You know what I mean? And so you provided amazing context for that. And so, because I was with Kiana, I'm like, you're right. You're not your ancestors because they was really about it. Right. But some of us are. Some of us still carry that. And you were just sharing your story about how that impacts you in a real way. So I appreciate you taking that space. All right, so we're going to do Ask Kiana and then we're going to get out of here.
Okay, go ahead.
Ask Kiana to work. Okay, hold on, Miss Teresa. I gotta shout out Miss Teresa Jones. Pull up. Thank you so much for coming through. And so look, she coming to get that last one. We got 99 gone, and she coming to get 100. Save one for no, ain't nothing old about you, Miss Teresa. Older, but never old. Always in season. All right, so Ask Kiana is brought to you by the One Community Grocery Co-op, ocgc.coop, and Here it is. Kiana, I've been with my girlfriend almost a year. We met each other's families, been through ups and downs, and even talked about moving in together next year. But despite all that, she still hasn't posted me on her social media, not one picture. What's more, her relationship status is still set to single. When I brought it up, she brushed it off and said she doesn't owe anyone online an explanation about her life. Thing is, she's very active online. She posts everything else, her outfits, her friends, even what she had for lunch, but somehow I'm invisible. I'm not trying to be insecure, but it's starting to feel like she's hiding me. I've never pressured her before, but now I'm wondering, am I being too sensitive or is this a real sign of something deeper?
You got to know your girlfriend first.
Okay.
Sometimes when you look at it, you might be being a little too sensitive, right, with it, because everything else that she's posting sounds superficial.
Okay.
Her clothes, her where she eat, where she going. She don't care if the world see that. You may be something that special that she just don't want to share to everybody else.
Okay.
Right? Because once you put it out there, everybody want what you got.
Okay.
And people see that, and you may be something that she values that much that she just don't want to share to the world. But she's not stopping you from sharing it.
Okay.
If it's such a big issue, you share.
Okay.
If that's your thing. But if there is an insecurity about it, you need to sit down and have a conversation. So just sitting up here trying to figure out why she's not, just ask.
Okay, I hear that. Thank you for that. As a narcissist, I mean, the second part of that is it wrong for me to want public acknowledgement, or should I accept her version of privacy, even if it makes me feel unseen?
You need to have that conversation with her.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. And I mean, there's a difference from being private and being secretive, right? Okay. Because she can be because I'm a private person, but I'm not secretive. Like nothing I really do like it. I'm just not like if you look at my Facebook page, you don't know what I really got going on for real, right? Okay. But that doesn't mean that I love any less.
Yeah.
Or so when I'm looking at that, that's something that you need to look into yourself. And why do you need the validation of Facebook to say that what y'all have is solid? Because when Facebook goes down, are y'all still gonna be together? Like, do you need somebody who don't know neither one of y'all to validate your relationship? These are people that you may not ever see. I got 5,000 friends, and I know I don't know all of them, and so I don't need them to validate my love for you.
Right.
But you may. But I think it's a conversation that you need to have. What you think?
I think you're right. Everything starts with a conversation, and so you talk about it, and if she give you her reason and rationale for it, if that worked for you, cool. If it don't, you got another decision that you got to make. But I would much rather be acknowledged and seen in real life than to be acknowledged and seen on social media, because you have a lot of social media greatness, but then as soon as you log out, like you miserable. So
they don't even like each other. You see these couples mashed up, and then as soon as
give me the real life.
I want something of substance.
Yeah, and then anything of value, a lot of times it's hidden. Like you don't put things on display that that are valued. Right. No. So it's like pearls are under the water and covered up. You know what I mean? Like gold is in the center of the earth. You got to dig it to try and find it. It's not readily available for you to see it. And so, if that's the way she want to play it, man, have a conversation and talk to your lady.
Yeah.
Madam President, you want to come over here and say something about Fusion 49th in the time that we got? Okay. So we got the president of the Fusion 49th district, and we over here at McCall's that's in the Fusion 49th district. It's Nancy Dunham. Say something to the people. Tell them about the gun line, boss.
No, I'm actually want to congratulate you guys and thank you for actually coming here and being present on this Fusion 49th Business District. We do want to get more visibility down here for intentionally for more businesses down here, and also so both cities can recognize that we are here and we want that conclusion. Inclusion is that we actually wanted to happen before. I did want to bring awareness to an event that we're getting ready to come up again. It's going to be right across the street from where we're at right now in our Trolley Market Square. That is for December the 13th. So for those who haven't known already, we have just had our first event. Partnership with Saturday Shop with Miss Renee Edwards. Shout out to Miss Renee Edwards.
She was on here. She was in here.
So that's going to be the second one is actually coming up now, December the 13th. It will be running from 12 o'clock to 6 p.m. All is welcome.
Yeah.
And that again, that is like a mixture of the city of Gulfport and the city of St. Pete. I also want to give a big shout out to the city of Gulfport because they have been coming through for us for Fusion 49. So I appreciate everything about them over there. I just have one problem. I got to get my city of St. Pete aboard.
Okay.
But that's something I'm be intentionally on.
And we're talking about the city with the capital C, not like the officials.
It's so much more than downtown. So I want you guys to remember that we're up here, and we need support, we need help.
That's right.
This is our struggling just like any other business. And we want you guys to stop and recognize us and actually take us serious because we're really here and we're struggling. We're part of the city. You guys claim that, we are St. Pete and we are St. Pete. So show us that we are St. Pete.
That's right. On the southwest side, because you'll do it downtown. You'll do Grand Central. You'll do Edge. You'll do MLK. So make sure that y'all come on the southwest side over here and tighten up, man.
And they just recently started our small business launch that we just did yesterday with the mayor and Representative Kathy Castor.
Kathy Castor, yeah.
So we went on a trip. We got on the buses and stuff like that with all the different small businesses around town. So that is the start of it.
Okay.
So hopefully these people on this corridor here and several businesses on the corridor has their bingo cards, and pretty much everyone goes around from business to business and gets stickers from everything that they patronize on the day.
Okay.
And after that, they cash it into the city hall or greenhouse, and they'll give them a gift for all that there. So like business bingo. So that has started.
Okay,
that's amazing. Nice. Thank you for that. The shout out and the announcement and all the work that you've been doing to get us to this point with Fusion 49th. I mean, I know it's been a labor of love for sure.
Yes.
It get rough sometime if you've done any community organizing. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. So I want to thank you publicly for your standing in the gap and really making sure that this need happen. Ted, thank you for all that you do in the community, man. Appreciate you coming through. You ain't got your plate. You must have ate it inside. Oh, you got to carry it. Oh, yeah. You came and got loaded up. That's what's up. So thank you, Madam President. I appreciate it so
much.
So listen, y'all, I think we probably there.
We got like 5 more minutes.
We got 5 more minutes and 2 more meals. So we got to land this plane because I ain't get mine. I think once we get ours, was good. Thank you for coming, my brother.
Yeah.
So we got to get our breakfast. So again, free breakfast. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now. So, all right, we going, y'all. Bye. That's what you want me to do? Okay.
I'm about to do roll my eyes and I did. But no, actually today was a great day. The weather's beautiful. I hope everybody enjoy their family tomorrow, regardless of where you're staying.
Oh, this is our Thanksgiving episode.
Thanksgiving Eve. Yeah. We'll be back on Black Friday.
Regardless of your stance on Thanksgiving or not, I hope that you enjoy your family, enjoy the time off, make it memorable.
Yeah. And it's a great opportunity to tell your family the truth about these origin stories. And so dig in. Like when you together with your family and they talking about it, if your children, came home with one of them little turkeys they used to make with the pilgrim shoes and all of that stuff, break that down for them and give them, the truth about it so that they understand this relationship and why it's important to know the truth of the holiday. Not raining on nobody parade. You ain't got to get all woke brothers, extreme, but just tell your family and tell your people the truth, and then you can still enjoy the moment.
And if you don't know the truth, look it up.
If you don't know, it's available. It's available. Final thoughts, Mr. Edmund.
What's on your mind?
Right here. No, right here.
Yeah. But not that he's sitting down, he's gonna be like, go.
What's on your mind, Mr. Edmund? Final thoughts.
I was just gonna say it's a shame that we gotta apologize for telling our children the truth. This is a high level of attack that's been put on us that we have to curtail and say, oh, I'm sorry about telling you they killed all the Indians with smallpox and whatever, right? I ain't gonna even dig down in that hole. But happy holidays.
So we gotta go. That's why I'm like, I would entertain that and we can build on it, but that's not something you can just say and then leave it there.
Sugar in the grits.
He just came and put some sugar in the grits. All right, so listen, y'all. Tap in. We're gonna watch the replay, and again, come on through. Thank y'all for the support. We want to thank Black Voters Matter for the sponsorship. I'm seeing the website is blackvotersmatterfund.org. So go to blackvotersmatter.org. We'll put that in the chat as well. There's ways that you can tap in, ways that you can support. Of course, thank you to the CDAT Center the Community Development and Training Center. This is
wait, before we tag off,
okay.
I got one more thing, one more announcement.
Okay.
Okay. Heavy's Restaurant is giving away free Thanksgiving meals as
I'll
well.
be there.
Okay.
They're giving away 250 free Thanksgiving meals on Thursday.
Thank
So
you.
if you don't have family or you don't have Thanksgiving already planned, Heavy's got you from 11
or if you need a meal to eat while your meal getting done.
Thank you, Heavy.
However you want to play it.
However you want to play it. Heavy's is doing that 911 22nd Avenue, 22nd Street South on Thursday from 11 a.m. until all meals are out. That's 250 free Thanksgiving meals.
Awesome.
Okay, I just wanted to leave you with that. So y'all know we be the change we want to be in C. All right.
All right. Well, that's it, y'all. So this has been the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
And this is Kiana.
I'm the one and only Mr. Edmund.
We out.